Welcome back and happy 4th of July. It has been a happy one. At least we didn't get well into the mid or upper 90s today, thanks to scattered showers and thunder showers building up late this morning into the afternoon hours, taking the edge off the heat. 93 the official high. The morning start, though, a record low of 82 degrees. Previously, it was 80 back in 2016, the second hottest year on record. That goes back to 1893. And that 82 degrees also ties the all-time warmest for a July morning low. So we'll see how it goes the rest of the summer, but I bet you more morning lows will be set as we move forward. But in the near term, scattered showers. Let's get over to the weather wall and show you what's going on here. We have high pressure at the surface in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. That's blocking Beryl from coming into that part of the Gulf of Mexico. And then we have around the periphery of that high, we're getting that return flow, southwesterly winds, tropical moisture, and finally a little bit more of an unstable atmosphere. So we had a good scattering and smattering of showers and storms, heaviest of which at this hour over toward New Orleans. This is where the strongest storms are late this afternoon, early this evening, but locally things have pretty much quieted down across most of Acadiana. Here's a 6-hour loop. Pretty much a good scattering of showers and storms, probably in about the 40% range today. Tomorrow we're going to go up into the 60% range. One lone isolated shower that we can see just east of the Bunkie area. That's about it in Avoyelles Parish. The rest of us should be quiet for the bulk of the overnight hours. So we have clouds lingering across the area. They'll thin out later on tonight, but with the thunderstorm activity still continuing over toward New Orleans, we'll see those high clouds continuing across the area, following that upper level pattern, that big ridge of high pressure that's ultimately going to dictate how Beryl moves. Eventually, it's going to move around the periphery of that upper ridge as it drops toward Florida. And here's the Euro model showing that ridge heading toward Florida, and around that, that's why we think Beryl is going to take a northwesterly turn after the Yucatan. Also is going to slow down. We have our trough right here, and then another ridge of high pressure right here, so very light steering influences. So after landfall, this is going to be a prodigious rainmaker, a flood maker, more than likely as well. So as we open it on up, take a look at Beryl. You can see Beryl here. We do have a tropical wave. If it should develop, it would be over here, but very low chance of this tropical wave developing. But that tropical wave is going to follow on the heels of Beryl and head in the same general direction of the western Gulf. So adding even more moisture, more rainfall, and adding insult to injury to portions of Mexico all the way up through the mid-Texas coast and inland portions of Texas as well. Now here's Beryl, not as organized as it was just a couple of days ago. It's a high-end Category 2 storm now with 110-mile-per-hour winds, still moving at a quick pace, and it looks to make landfall between Cozumel and Tulum later on tonight. That's where you're going to see your hurricane force winds. The yellow is tropical storm force winds. And notice the cone. Again, we've been talking about this. Can't stress this enough. You have effects well outside of the cone area with any tropical system, and we'll see that as this approaches the coast as well. And we may even see tropical storm force winds working their way as far north as the upper Texas coast. For us, we're only looking at minor coastal flooding, maybe increased tides. We'll see how it plays out. And offshore, obviously, there's going to be high winds and waves the farther offshore and toward the Texas coast you go. But again, making landfall, we think sometime Sunday into Monday by McAllen, Brownsville, Matamoros, and that's where all the big heavy rains are going to go as well. Here are the latest tropical models and the European model. Boy, they are really in unison, but then things slow down as this gets closer to the coast, and then we see that model spread. So if it slows down, we could see stronger than a Category 1 hurricane. And then here comes that additional tropical moisture from that secondary tropical wave. So rainfall, I think you might be able to double all the numbers you see here across Texas as we move forward. This is per the Weather Prediction Center, but I would think 10 to 20 inches of rain across South Texas, portions of the lower Rio Grande, and somewhere between 5 to 10 across portions of the mid-Texas coast as well. For us, we're just looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms once again, but better coverage tomorrow into the afternoon and evening hours. It looks like activity moving from the north to the south, so that means the storms could be a little bit more boisterous and have a little bit more punch to them, but we're not expecting severe weather. But sometimes we're surprised by a pulse severe storm, and much the same it can be said for Saturday. Now watch what happens on Sunday. Oh, look at this, maybe a little bit of a tropical rain band associated with Beryl moving on through, but we're not expecting any severe weather, just some tropical showers as we head into Sunday, and actually rain chances a little bit lower Sunday. As we look ahead through at least 1 o'clock Sunday, most of us catch about a half-inch of rain over the next couple of days. Not a whole lot, but some isolated spots will catch 1 to 2 or more wherever the showers and thunder showers are more slow moving. So overnight tonight, showers have dissipated. Another uncomfortable night, but hey, we got fireworks in the skies out there tonight. Enjoy and be careful out there, and be kind to your neighbors. Don't blow them off after too much after midnight. Some folks need their beauty rest, this guy included. 80-year overnight low tonight. Tomorrow will go up to 92 for a high with some sun early in the day, but scattered showers and thunder showers and rumbles of thunder out there. Again, be careful with that cloud-to-ground lightning. When thunder roars, it's time to go indoors. You don't want to become a lightning death statistic, which, by the way, July is our #1 month for lightning deaths in Louisiana. As we look ahead, tomorrow, brighter days, scattered showers and thunderstorms through Saturday. Rain chances ease a little bit, and then they're back up and down going into next week. Typical summer forecast. That's it for weather. We'll have more a little bit later on.